Yeah, hello. In this video, let us discuss about OSCAR model. The OSCAR stands for O stands for the outcomes, S is for situation, C for choices, A for actions, and R for review. Whenever we really want to accomplish something, first of all, we must define the outcomes first. What is the success criteria? How will the success look like? Why are we doing this? And what is the desired change we want? The outcomes must be defined first. Then we must define the current situation. Where are we now? Then brainstorm and identify the choices we have to move from the current situation to the desired outcomes. Then identify the actions and execute those actions and do the review of the actions periodically. That represents the OSCAR model. OSCAR model is very useful, especially in team transformations, organizational transformations. Very often now, let us say, I get inquiries like we want to conduct a training on Agile or Scrum. But then when I really ask them, why are you doing it? Then they are asking for more agility into the team. Then we realize that just one training will not help because this is a transformational effort. Then the first thing is, okay, why you want to do this? When will you say that this whole assignment is successful? So there we define the outcomes. Then we take stock of the current situations. What is the current knowledge level? What are the current practices? What are the tools you are using as of now? What are the challenges you are facing? All those things help us to understand the current situation. Then brainstorm with the key stakeholders and then identify the choices we have and identify the action items. So we take the best choices and then identify the action items. Because when we say choices, it can be strategy. Now, if it is an agile rollout, we have multiple options. Either you go an all-out attempt to train the entire team and then implement it, or take the worst project and then use the agile and make the project successful and then showcase it, or take the most critical project which cannot fail and transform that team into agile and showcase it, or experiment with a not so important project with agile. So there are multiple ways of doing it. So we have to brainstorm with the stakeholders and then identify the choices, followed up with the actions, and then periodically review the effectiveness of these actions and check how closer we are to the outcomes. So this is a very holistic approach for any transformation. This can be used for improving the project management capabilities, improving integrated progress monitoring and control, improving collaboration, improving agility, or even improving the capabilities of individuals. When we do performance appraisal, we can always say, this is the current situation and this is the target and how can we achieve it. So it's a great model for individuals as well as teams and as well as organizations for transformations and achieving goals. OSCAR model. O stands for outcomes, S is for the current situation, C is for the choices we have, and the A for actions and R for review. I've given the link explaining OSCAR model in detail. I've given the link to the article explaining the OSCAR model in detail in the description of this video. Click on it and then read the full article. Thank you very much.